Sol, thanks for joining us again ahead of our trip to Grimsby Town tomorrow. Your initial thoughts ahead of the game?
Well, we've got to get our last game out of the way because it was, it was cruel at the end. We've got to learn from that, and also we've got to put our chances away. But the main thing is we've got to go out with a positive attitude and do the right things and go again. That's what it's all about. We've got to regroup, and we have been regrouping, and yeah, we're in good shape.
In some ways, can we use the frustrations of last week into a positive going forward?
Yeah, I think we have to. That's the only way you can you can kind of address things. We've done a lot on the training field. We've had a lot of frank discussions as well. I think that's important to kind of clear the air and make sure everyone's on the same page. We just got to keep on doing the right things and go again with a positive attitude.
What sort of test are you expecting from Grimsby tomorrow?
I think for us, we've got to really set our stall out first. We've got to be solid, we've got to be strong. They're at home, the onus for them is to attack. We've got to absorb that and then oppose ourselves on the game. So we just got to keep it going, positive attitude, and be ready, expect the unexpected. But we're in good shape. We are, other than a couple of results, not going our way, the last dying embers of the game, we just have to rectify that and be a bit more switched on at the back end of the games, and we should be fine. We're getting our chances, we're fashioning in good chances, we're making chances. We just have to execute them and get a little bit of luck in front of goal, and then we'll be okay because we've had chances.
In terms of our squad, it's been a rather different week than those we've experienced over the last few weeks, in that we've had no midweek game. How have the lads utilised that?
Well, for me, one thing is it gives us a break from the players. I think the Christmas period took a toll on us because we were decimated. Our midfield guys were and suspensions for Harry as well. It really put a pressure on the team because everyone had to play every single game, and the lads have done really, really well to get out of that. But now kind of focuses on how we are approaching games, especially in the last third, to be a bit more clinical in front of goal. So we can work on things and work on the opposition and things like that, but also at the same time we can get a bit of rest in as well.
And in terms of our wounded warriors, should we say, the chance to continue their rehabilitation programmes without missing any further game time, can you give us a quick update on those who might be available for selection over the coming weeks?
Well, there could be Callum Evans. He could be coming back, he should be back next week training, so that's a big plus for us. Really good player. The others, long term, so we're talking another month, 6 weeks for most of our players, because we've had a couple of players who've had operations in the last week.
The fans have obviously been looking at the January transfer window and seeing a bit of action. Is there anything you could update us on that, without obviously naming names? Oh
yeah, I'm not going to name names because we can. I don't want to. I'm not saying jinx it, but for me, in football, once they've signed on the dotted line, they're signed on the dotted line, and it's going to be a busy month for us because we need some more players in for sure. I think some good loans would be good as well. But we should be getting a couple of signings in. We're going to go for who we can. We will lose some, and we will be able to get some others. So it's sometimes a little bit of cat and mouse scenario going on in January, but the main things for me is I want to improve the squad because we obviously we've got some big injuries and we need to fill those spaces and supplement the season. And so when the other guys come back in, they only can improve the squad and the team. But we need to kind of bolster up our team because we don't want the momentum to kind of slow down. We want to keep it going.
I guess it's all about bringing the right sort of player in.
Yeah, for sure.
And finally, Sol, I'm aware that there are a couple of coach loads going up to Grimsby tomorrow. A load of others travelling by car. We're probably going to be outnumbered at Grimsby, but you want to hear them as loud as possible.
Yeah, as just, as before, the Mac fans are fantastic, and we totally appreciate every time they come at home, and especially the guys who come away as well, because obviously it's a long way, but they are supporting the club, and it's great, and thank you for keeping on supporting us. It's great. Thank you.